Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at the 8 new super hollow polishes from Superchic Lacquer. This collection is called the Urban Dictionary Collection, and we have 8 perfect for fall shades of intense linear holographic polishes, and these go on in just one coat, just like the Dreamology collection. So if you were always dying to get your hands on the Dreamology collection, which she does restock from time to time and she will continue to do so, here are 8 new shades in the same formulation. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. They all have names that can be found in the Urban Dictionary. I'm going to be telling you really quickly what they all mean. This collection will be launching for pre-order on September 26th at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and each polish is going to retail for $12. Let's go ahead and get started with an amazing raspberry linear holographic. This polish is called Trap Queen. I feel like it's a really deep raspberry. It almost feels like it has some deep fuchsia in it. Trap Queen, if you aren't aware, on the Urban Dictionary is a BA female. We don't use any profanity here on my channel, but that is the definition of Trap Queen. It makes you really want to sing that song. You know which one I'm talking about. Such a great name for this polish because it's just saying, you know, this polish is basically a Trap Queen because look at how gorgeous the shade is, look at how gorgeous the application is, and this is just a really great way to start off this collection because they all apply just like this. Next up we have Rosebuddy, and this polish is described as a golden rose duochrome holographic. It's a linear holographic again, like they all are going to be, but there is a shift between rose and gold as you look at this polish, like you would if you were, you know, looking side to side with a duochrome polish, so that's extra fun. On the Urban Dictionary, Rosebuddy is described as an amazing woman who becomes very close to her rosebuddy, an irreplaceable bond. So this is kind of like, I guess this word is kind of like calling somebody your bae, calling somebody your boo. They're like your bestie, your rosebuddy. I did just one coat with this one and it goes on just so smooth and easily. The next polish is another duochrome holographic, and this one's called Wonderwall. And the duochrome elements here are between nude and teal. What an interesting combination. As I was applying this, I laid down the one coat and I decided to go ahead and do a second one just for good measure. This is the lightest polish in the collection, and sometimes lighter polishes are you know, the most difficult to get super duper easy just on one coat, but just look how beautiful it is. I really enjoyed the unique quality of this polish. It feels almost like a very light olive at times too. So beautiful. I just love the holographic nature. Wonderwall is described by the Urban Dictionary as being a barrier that separates the mundane from a transcendent reality. So, ooh, so trippy. I guess that's what she was thinking of with this one because it's such an interesting idea, the shift between nude to teal. This next polish is my favorite out of the whole collection, and that is because the color is just so cool. I just put this on and just gasped. I mean, they're all amazing. I just really hadn't seen a holographic polish in this shade. This one's called Rum-Billie. Superchic describes this as an intense, deep spiced rum hollow. The shade of this is so cool. It's just it's like an intense camel shade. I think it's so gorgeous. It applies just like butter. The Urban Dictionary describes Rum-Billie as a person or a Mr. Hyde-like creature which comes out to play after the excessive consumption of rum. So like a person who totally changes, I guess, after they've been drinking for a while, specifically with rum. But the color, oh my goodness, so gorgeous. All right, next up we have a perfect for fall shade. This is a muted olive linear holographic. This one's called Awkward Turtle, and Urban Dictionary describes an awkward turtle as like the mascot for when you're in a super awkward moment. This polish, however, is anything but awkward. This is going to be slamming all season. Oh my goodness, so gorgeous. I love how this applies. One coat, just like the rest of them. So smooth and easy. It's just absolutely delicious. If you kept thinking about how much you wanted a Dreamology polish in your favorite olive green shade, well, now you got it. The next polish is a deep muted ocean blue, and this polish is called Deadpool, and Urban Dictionary is just flooded with stories about the Deadpool from the movies, and then more generically it's talking about just a guy that's going out there beating up the bad guys. So anyway, absolutely gorgeous color. Oh my goodness, so intense, so deep, but not as in your face. It's still super, super intense. Such a fun way with the deeper shades, as with any, you know, from any brand, mainstream, indie. If it's something really deep, I always let you guys know it'd be a good idea to wear a base coat. You should always wear a base coat, but a really good idea when you're putting on something like this. I didn't experience staining with any of these polishes, but I do always like to remind you to take care of your nails. The next polish is called Zombie Crush, and this is an intense black blood hollow. And it's so interesting. It's absolutely gorgeous, very, very deepened red purple is how I would describe this. And it's really fun that it has a kind of spooky name for fall. Urban Dictionary describes this, a zombie crush is having a genuine crush on somebody who's dead, so like maybe a celebrity or something that you're still majorly crushing over. This is just so beautiful, just like the rest of them. I didn't mention yet, but these do dry, like not intensely glossy, easily fixed with a beautiful glossy top coat like the one from Superchic Lacquer. And you're just gonna love that finish. It's gonna stay around a little bit longer. Make sure to wrap your tips, as with anything that you want to stay around for a while. So gorgeous. All right, last up we have a deep, dark, rich chocolate hollow. What a great way to round this collection out with a chocolate polish for fall. This polish is called Awesomesauce, and finally one that I actually have used in the past. I'm guilty of using this one, you know, saying that's awesome sauce. I say that to my kids all the time. But Urban Dictionary describes this as like the higher level of awesome, like to give something a better than awesome is your awesome sauce. So anyway, as with the rest, I absolutely love application here. So smooth and easy. I just love it. The one coat nature is just absolute perfection. Alright guys, and that rounds out the collection. I hope you found something here that you liked. Let me know in the comments below which one your favorite was. Don't forget to make sure you're there on the 26th. I don't want anybody to miss out getting the polishes that they want to. I know that these will be restocked over and over, but I want you to make sure and get the ones you want to in time to wear them for all of fall. So September 26th, 4 p.m. I do have a code for you. I will put it right here, and you can get 10% off your entire order. There's no minimum purchase on that. Let's see, I will link in the description bar the website to go to get there. I'll put my code there for you to use as well. I hope you enjoyed this collection. I am so in love with it. There's so many gorgeous collections out for fall, but a whole collection of one coat linear hollows, just absolutely awesome. It's awesome sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave you with that. I hope you're having a great day, you guys. Thanks for coming to hang out with me a bit today, and I will see you back for my next review. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a fun roundup of my favorite polishes for fall this year, 2016. Fall polishes are some of my favorite. They're some of my favorite colors to wear. I went ahead and picked out 5 polishes for you guys. We've got a red in here, a green, a purple, and 2 neutrals, okay?